Hello, my name's Terry Harrison. Welcome to Bourton on the Water. This is where I live, this is where I work. On this DVD there are 3 different projects. Very simple projects which I'm sure you'll enjoy doing.
We're going to start with some masking fluid. First, wet your brush, wipe your brush over some soap. This forms a barrier between the brush and the masking fluid. And the bits we're going to mask are the masts on the barge, a few bits of seaweed and light on the mud flats, just into the reflection there. Going to use the large golden leaf brush. Wet the brush. So, with some clean water, wet the sky area, over the masts, down. We start with some raw sienna, not too strong, down to the top of the buildings, up, then ultramarine, not too strong, so painting the clouds, so the blue is the sky around each cloud. The sunlight's coming from the left through to the right, so the shade on the clouds just touches underneath the cloud like that. Just stipple. Just add a little bit more texture into there. This is just burnt sienna straight from the tube. It's quite a bright colour. And drop that into the first colour. So it mixes on the paper, you're not mixing it in the palette. So there's the front of that building there, there's the windows. So this is going to be a pink washed building, so some permanent wild rose goes in there, around the windows. So raw sienna, a touch of burnt sienna, is the road. Just drop that colour into the mud, in amongst the masking fluid. There's a puddle here. Paint over the masking fluid with the mooring lines. Ultramarine burnt umber. So back to a dark colour. Is the underside of the boat with some shadows coming away from the boat, so that's quite dark. Remove the masking fluid by rubbing with your fingers. With a ruler, going to paint in the mast, so line that up. So you hold the ruler at about 45 degrees. My thumb is sitting on the back of the ruler. Just make sure it's lined up. And I'm going to run the brush along the metal ferrule of the brush is going to run along the edge of the ruler, and we should get a nice straight line. Like that. Sienna is the flag. Right, just put that detail on the mast. Still with that pale green. Just get rid of the white of the ropes. So what I'm doing is I'm looking down the edge of the ruler for the pencil lines for the rigging. Those in, not too dark. I use white gouache for the window frame, so I paint the darks in first, then I put some white gouache onto a piece of paper for my palette. What I don't want to do is put the white paint into my watercolour palette. So dilute it, so it's about the consistency of milk, with the half rigger, and just very carefully paint in the window frame. There you are. Thames barges at Pin Mill at low tide.